Hey everybody, welcome back to A Glittery Life. Okay, so I don't know what the title of this video is going to be, but it's a video that you guys asked me to do based on a rant that I had in a recent haul video or favorites video. I can't remember. I'll link it. I'll put it right there in a card for you so that you can watch it if you haven't watched it. I think a lot of you have watched it. So, and you were like, yeah, do this video. And then it was, because it was kind of like I was ranting about just how I feel like you can't like trust a lot of people on YouTube. And then you guys were like super worried that I was gonna like cause drama and like say names and all that kind of stuff. And that's not at all what I was talking about. Like in my rant video, I think some of you misunderstood me, and probably some of you just don't know me and you don't know that like the only drama I care about is nobody's drama, because I don't give a shit about drama. Let's be honest. Sorry for the profanity. Like I never swear on my channel, but that's how I feel about drama. So I definitely don't want to like be a part of drama at all. But I do think because YouTube has gotten a little weird, not a little weird. That's not the right thing. I'm just letting my camera roll and I'm just going to sort of like try to talk from my heart and like talk kind of like off the cuff with you guys. I don't do this like very often. Usually I have like, and this is this product and I like this product and I didn't like this product and this is how I use this product and these are my favorites, and like it's a little bit more kind of, my channel is like more structured like that. But I feel like you guys trust me, which I really appreciate. It says a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Your trust is really important to me. I work really hard to not break your trust and I work really hard to keep your trust. And I just don't feel in general that that is as common on YouTube anymore. I feel like it's kind of the opposite, to be honest. And I just to like keep it real, like there's only a couple people that I watch on YouTube, and they're people that I know in real life, and I know lots of people on YouTube in real life. I've met everybody, like, and I certainly have opinions about everybody, but I'll keep those to myself because it wouldn't be very like appropriate to like ever share that kind of stuff publicly. And I'm like not down on anybody. Like I am not trying to like, I'm not in competition with everybody. And so, and I just don't need to be petty about like what I assume people's motives are or things like that. Like that just doesn't have any relevance to me. There's plenty of like the gossip rag channels like on YouTube that you could go to watch that kind of stuff. But I just think like my heart is that you guys get good advice and that you guys get good information and that you get good feedback and not just stuff that people are being paid to talk about. I think that that's where it gets really tricky, because here's the deal. For a lot of people, this is a business. YouTube is their like career. It's their job. It's all they want to do. It's how they want to make their living. They want to like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like it's a viable source of income and it's like it's hard. This is hard work. If you guys don't make videos, you don't know the half of it. This is a lot of work, right? So I get it that people like want to get paid. They want to like get their paper. I got no problems with that. I just have a problem with people giving you crappy information and pushing products that are actually terrible because they've got an affiliate code or a discount code or a link. And I'm not even mad at affiliates. You guys know I actually post affiliate links in mine, but it's for stuff that you can get at Sephora or Nordstrom or Beautylish. It's like that kind of stuff, or Makeup Geek, and you don't have to use it, but it's really great when you do. It doesn't cost you anything. And I think we have like history together, right? Where I'm not like putting up any like crazy thing that I'm like, yeah, I just secretly got paid $500 to make this video about this obscure blush that you've never heard about, you know, and it's made in China, but I'm not going to tell you that, you know. I mean, stuff like that, like I'm not into. I can't get behind that. I don't do paid videos. Like I'm not big enough, so nobody's like, hey, we'd like to pay you to make a video. I don't have anybody doing that, so that's like just fine. But I feel like most often now, so much content on YouTube is just like sponsored, like paid videos. And everybody says in their disclaimer, like, I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to tell you the truth or whatever. But the reality is, because this is how I know this, is I was going to do a like sponsored video, but I didn't like the product. So I gave a really honest review and I was very clear with the brand. I was like, yeah, I'll review your product, and that's nice that you want to pay me $250. That's great. Like, hey, that's pays some bills for me this month and it does take me time to do this, but I want to be really clear, like if I don't like the product, I will reflect that in my review. They were like, yeah, no problem, no problem. We want you to give like an honest review. Like those are important. Well, I didn't even bash the product, but I was like, here are the problems with this. Like here is what's great about it and here's what the ingredients are, but like here's the problems with this product. Guess what? They weren't happy with that. They were like, no way. And they sent me back a list of like 4 or 5 videos from other YouTubers that I know. And they're like, this is what we want your video to be like. And I'm like, well, those things aren't true about the product. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't say that. Like, that's not true. That wasn't my experience. That's not how I experienced the product. Maybe they did, but that sounds really shady. And wow, like their videos, they posted their videos within like 3 days of like getting the product. Like, how'd they even have time to like test it out? I took like 3.5 weeks. Like, so I feel like I actually have a better understanding of this product, and I can't post a video that, if I post a video, this is the video I can post. And they were like, forget it. Nope. No thanks. We don't want to work with you. And I was like, cool, no problem. I don't care. Like, I hadn't spent that money, so no problem that they weren't going to pay me. But that goes to that like kind of opened up my eyes, where I was like, okay, cool. People are not actually reviewing products that they're pushing, and people actually are not using a lot of the products that they're pushing, because I saw it firsthand. And so here's my deal. You guys work really hard for your money. No questions about that. And I don't know, probably a handful of you are like next level wealthy. You got so much money that it doesn't matter if you're buying like crappy products, because you're like, whatever, I just dropped like $3,000 at the Sephora VIB sale and I'm going to do another like $5,000 at Beautylish tomorrow. I mean, like, use my link if that's you, please. But most of us aren't like that. Most of us work really hard for our money, and I think you should spend it wisely. I don't think you should be buying every this, that, and another thing that we talk about. You know, we're in this position. I'm so grateful because I get sent so many products, but I still am buying stuff as well to talk to you about. And still, like, I am only showing you stuff that I feel like is reputable, and I never show you everything that I get sent. If you saw, listen, my mailman calls himself Santa Claus. He knows me by name, and I literally run out to meet him because I love him. He's adorable, like so adorable. And he's like, oh, it's Christmas for Trisha. Like, and he's like, ugh, here, right? The UPS guys know us. The FedEx guys know us. My roommates are all like, oh, you got like 12 more packages this week, you know? I'm so thankful for that. I'm super grateful. And everybody in my life like really benefits from that. But I don't show you guys the half of it, to be honest, because I want to show you stuff that I believe in. Like, you hear me talk about the same brands over and over. Cover FX, It Cosmetics, By Terry, Natasha Denona, Charlotte Tilbury. I'm trying to think like who are my other, like MAC. I do talk a lot about MAC, Tom Ford, like Burberry. Like, obviously that's like more of like the luxury. Makeup Geek, love Makeup Geek so much, which is super affordable. And I talk about the brands that I believe in, and I talk about the brands that I feel like their products like are tried and tested. There's stuff that I use in my pro kit. So even if I'm not talking about it on my channel, or you're like, do you even still use that? Probably chances are yes, it's in my pro kit, and that kit gets put to work. That product gets really tested out. So even if it's not just my own stuff, like on my personal collection that's like overwhelming, I'm looking all around it. Like, I talk a lot about like Smith Cosmetics, like their makeup brushes, Wayne Goss's brushes. Like, those are the makeup brushes that I use. Like right here, like here are the makeup brushes that I use. This thing is all Smith and all Goss. Oh, and you know what? I got Chikuhodo in here too. Can't forget about that. And a couple, sorry, one It Cosmetics brush, 2 It Cosmetics brushes, but it's because they're like so cute and silver glitter. I mean, they're good brushes, but like it is Smith Cosmetics, Wayne Goss. Like, that is what I reach for every day, and like that is what I use. So I feel like I try to really bring you like the best brands, and I know it's luxury for the most part is the price point for my channel. We've talked about before, I'm never going to be a drugstore channel. My channel is going to always probably stay super tiny, because I'm not doing like deals and like cheap stuff and like all that kind of stuff, because I get into the CVS and I'm like this. I'm like your husband in Sephora. He's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, that's how I feel in the drugstore. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to look at. Other than L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, I'm like, where's the Burt's Bees chapstick? Like, that's what I know about the drugstore. So my deal is like, you got to be careful. You cannot trust people on YouTube. I don't really trust. I mean, there's like a couple people that I trust, and that's it. and it's because I know them in real life. I'll link their channels down below just because I think it's like worthwhile in case you're looking for somebody who I feel is like trustworthy and who actually like tests out the product and like really kind of like gives it a like test drive. And then there's a million other people that are just trying to make money. And that is just the reality of it. Like, that's just the truth. And I'm sorry, like, but you're like these huge YouTubers, I don't watch any of them. No shade, no tea, but I cannot trust them. They have not done anything that warrants my trust. And you can see, like, if you follow people on Snapchat, if you follow people on Instagram, you can see what PR companies are all of a sudden flooding the market with their stuff. And whether it's good or not, it's really hard to find somebody who's going to say this is crappy, because PR companies are just flooding us with stuff. And I don't have time for that. I can't be bothered. My reputation as a makeup artist, listen, YouTube aside, YouTube is a hobby for me. This is a hobby. Like, this is a hobby, right? But I have a reputation as a professional makeup artist. I work in film and television in Los Angeles, right? Like in Hollywood, in the most prestigious place that you can work as a makeup artist. My reputation is everything to me. And so I cannot be like hawking all of these products and like this affiliate code and this discount code and this. Usually if I have a discount code, I don't benefit from it. Like, cause I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. Now, should we benefit? Yeah, we should. We work really hard. Like, that's why, like, honestly, shop affiliate links. When you see somebody that like does a Sephora favorites video and they post all those affiliate links, do you know how much time that takes to do for them? That's why a lot of times, like, I don't have links on my video. It just takes too much time. But like, you know what? Honor their hard work and their investment. They spent all that money. That's a lot of money. Use their link, right? Like, if somebody's like doing all these swatches for you and they've got a link, like, and you're like, I'm going to buy that, like, then do somebody a solid and use their link. But if it's all of a sudden like this new obscure stuff that you've never heard of, never race out and buy that. Or if it's like the same discount eyeshadow that everybody's hawking and everybody has that discount code. Like, I'm talking like Morphe eyeshadow. Now they do have that foundation brush that I love, except for it broke in half, if that tells you anything. So I don't use it anymore because literally like right here, snap, broke in half while I was like putting my foundation on. So I'm like, well, that's a bummer, but it was like, what do you say? I mean, it's $11 brush. What am I going to expect? Right. So, I mean, I just think stuff like that you can pass on. You don't need it. And it's not that great. The ingredient deck is terrible. That's what I love about Makeup Geek. Marlena does not mess around. She looks at that ingredient deck, and if it's like bad ingredients, she does not put it in her product. Even like Anastasia Beverly Hills right now they're saying made in PRC. Do you know what that means? That means made in People's Republic of China. That's made in China. And they're trying to trick you by not putting made in China on it because they know we get all pissed off about that. We don't want made in China eyeshadow all over our eyes. We don't. I get it. But they're trying to trick us, and I'm not into that. I cannot get behind that. Like, and so, you know what? Check those ingredient decks. Like, get lots of other reviews. Here's some people that don't have an affiliate code. Like, do your research, like do your due diligence so that you save your money and don't get burned by a bunch of YouTubers, because we're not all the same. And I think that's like really what I wanted to say. And I am not trying to bash anybody. I am not down on anybody. I am all about those girls like getting paid, no problem. Because the more money they get paid, the more slutty club dresses they can buy. But that's not my like scene. I shouldn't say that. That's like so rude. I'm just being a jerk now. I shouldn't say that. But just be careful. Be careful who you watch. Be careful who you trust. Be careful who you listen to. And when in doubt, like look at multiple videos. Like just because we all know I love the By Terry Terribly Dawn Solis foundation, but this is a pain in the ass to use. It's so much work to use this foundation that I don't wear this every day, because if I haven't prepped my skin perfectly and I've got any sort of dry patches on my skin, it like clings to it like there's no tomorrow. So like this isn't right for everybody, and this shade range is weird. And you know, just because I love it doesn't mean that you will love it. Just because like I love the IT Cosmetics like Bye Bye Under Eye Cream and I'm like slathering it all under my face like a linebacker, it doesn't mean this is the right product for you, right? But at least you know it's by a reputable brand. It's a reputable company that cares about their ingredients. It's all about skincare ingredients and all about anti-aging. And so you can trust stuff like that, right? Other than like I don't know. I'm just like wasting time talking now. I've like just done it over. But all that to say, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the money you have. I appreciate when you guys watch my videos, comment, thumbs up, share them, all that kind of stuff. When some of you like tweet out that you like my video, I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like ugly cry, thank you, right? Like I feel like I just got crowned like a Miss America whenever I see that. So I appreciate that, guys, so much. And I appreciate it when you use my affiliate links. Like that means I can keep buying makeup or other stuff, you know? And it means that like right now, like I'm saving for a new computer. And so like any affiliate like money that comes in for me is going into my savings account for a new computer so I can edit my videos easier and like stuff like that, right? So like I appreciate that. And a lot of times I try to invest it back into my channel, which is a hobby. Again, it's just a hobby. But I don't know. I guess like I've said enough. I don't even know if I'll ever post this video, you guys, but I wanted to like try to make it because I just think you have to be careful nowadays. It's not the same YouTube of like 5 years ago, which I wasn't watching YouTube 5 years ago. Like, it's just really different. The game has really changed. And for so many people, it's about like quick growth, like scintillating like titles, clickbait titles, garbage like that. Even some of my most favorite, like the guy that I've been watching the longest and is like one of my like all-time favorites. Like I just feel like his stuff's so clickbait now that it like hurts my soul. So you guys, if I ever do that to you, you need to like put a fist bump in my comments and be like, knock it off. I mean, I never will do that to you, but you know what I mean? Like, let's just not have that relationship. Let's have like a really honest relationship. Let's have a really straightforward relationship. Let's have like a relationship that we can continue to build on the trust that I feel like we already have. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video and you need somebody who has give some like real honest opinions, please subscribe, because that is what you find here. And listen, you're part of a very small but mighty army, glittery army, and I appreciate you and I'm so thankful for you. So thanks, you guys. Hope this was interesting, helpful, informative. I don't know, but give it a thumbs up if you appreciated me like going out on a limb and talking about stuff like this, because it's not easy to talk about. YouTube's a small community and I'm not trying to like alienate anybody or trying to make anybody feel bad about like their hustle, because I go hustle, girl, but it doesn't mean that you should buy into it. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for letting me share my heart today. And yeah, that's about all I got for you. Mwah.